Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Tickets Please. Today we are taking China Eastern from Shanghai in China directly to Madrid in Spain. So we've just arrived here from Shenzhen and that video will also be coming up soon. And we are now connecting in Shanghai and we'll be taking our 13-hour flight to Madrid. So here you can see the plane that we're going to board. Keep in mind that when you lay over in Shanghai, to make sure you have adequate time to go through another security check. As is usual with Chinese airlines, they offer Chinese newspapers if you're interested in reading them. They also advertised quite heavily that they had free Wi-Fi on board, so we're going to be going over that just now. So as you enter, you can see the business class cabins are here. Their A350 airplanes are much nicer than their A330s, so if you're able to get an A350 airplane, it's going to be a much better experience than the A330s. Here we are in premium economy, and here you can see the regular economy seats. I think this color scheme is also very nice and calming, especially because it's such a long flight and they do really long flights, especially when connecting Asia and Europe. So let's take a look at the seats. You have headrests that you can bend to keep your head in place. You have a blanket, a pillow, and a very large entertainment screen. There is ample leg room as well as a foldable tray. There's also a coat hook and a plug for you to charge your things. So I was sitting in the aisle seat, as with very long flights that are also daytime flights, I prefer not to be at the window and be able to have access to the aisle, be able to walk around in order to not get leg cramps. So that's something that I do recommend for those who tend to take long flights, or if you're taking your first long flight, get an aisle seat first, as it might be more comfortable for you to get used to the journey. I was able to get the takeoff with our cameras that the plane had, which was pretty cool. After we took off, we were shortly served our brunch, where we had beef and rice with some vegetables, as well as some cut up fruit, water, a cold bean salad, crackers, and butter, and a choice between coffee, tea, or water. Let's check out the bathrooms. So this was about halfway throughout the flight, and they did manage to keep the bathroom clean all throughout the flight, which was great, especially as it was such a full flight as well. It is quite spacious, and there were also a couple of amenities provided. I also quite like that they stuck with the theme and added the fake tile flooring as well to give it a homey feel. Let's take a look at their entertainment system. Since the flight is quite long, I would expect there to be quite a good entertainment system. However, I must say that I was quite bored on this flight. So I checked out the Hollywood movies that they provided. There were not a lot of options to choose from. There definitely aren't a lot of genres to choose from. For TV shows, there really weren't any in English. They had a couple of funny prank videos that they uploaded. For the Chinese movies, there were definitely a lot more, though not that much more. So, overall, if you are going to take a flight with them, I really would recommend to either plan on sleeping throughout the flight or also downloading extra movies and having that with you in case they don't offer anything that you want to watch. This was a daytime flight, so we were taking off in the morning and landing in the evening, so everyone was mostly awake for the entire flight. Here we were served our second meal, a mixture between lunch and dinner. We had crackers and butter again, we had a cold vegetable salad, as well as this cold green bean soup. We had water. I got myself a Qingdao beer. You could also choose between any soft drinks. And then I had beef noodles. Now let's take a look at the different camera views that are to offer, since I did think that was really cool. Here we were served our pre-landing snack. So this was just a chicken sandwich with some water. If you wanted any snacks throughout the flight, they didn't really offer anything, and also if you wanted anything to drink, they only offered water. Overall, I do have to say that for such a long flight, I did find it quite boring. As for Wi-Fi, that turned out to not be that easy to use. They didn't offer any free Wi-Fi. You did have to pay for it, though it was quite cheap. But you needed to pay with Alipay. And with Alipay, you cannot get that set up unless you have a mainland Chinese phone number and a Chinese bank account. So unfortunately, we were not able to actually get any Wi-Fi working. Thank you guys for joining today's video. I hope to see you in the next one.